let me out. So the question is, that's how you try to, suppose, let us say, you even give him a slap because he's asking for, I think if I correct, that movie was Bharati. Whoever was corrupt, you try to slap him and try to make him right, even kill him also. And that too with only one finger. I don't know. With one finger, how can you kill a person? There's Kamal Hassan's picture. The question is, there's always a difference to say that to get out of a liability. Then intimidation. I think if I'm intimidation, the old act 504. Intimidation is I compel you to do an act which you would not be compelled to do under restraint, under duress, under compulsion. I make you do that act. Then in that case, I can get away by saying I never used it, I never intimidated you, I never compelled you. What all you're saying is false because you're in inimical terms with me. You framed me in this particular case. So, like that, you can multiply a lot of examples, sir. Then common intention and common object. Then you have got conspiracy, 120B. Conspiracy is how many people are required for a conspiracy, sir, under 120B? 5 people are required for conspiracy. And 120B is always tagged on with 34 and 149 of the old act to say common intention and common object, and also 120B, that is conspiracy. And dowry death. Of course, dowry death is more dangerous now. Because 498A, cruelty to woman. That is whenever the husband treats the woman, his wife rather, woman means only, don't think that some concubine or something. No, it's only his wife. Treats her with lot of cruelty and asks for additional dowry and also harasses her physically and mentally. Then a complaint lies under 498A. And then 304B is a newly added section, most of you know, whereby if a spouse, the wife dies within 7 years of the date of marriage, dowry death is presumed. The court shall presume that has occurred because of demand of dowry. And it's very, very difficult. Burden is heavily on the accused to prove his innocence and say, sir, I have not committed the offense. She died of her own choice. I know I was not instrumental. She was suffering from cancer, or she was suffering from what is called AIDS or whatever it is. Then she died of her own volition. I am not responsible for it. Then you got the DNA test. Most the nucleic acid test, where, please remember, suppose a lady files a maintenance case, and the maintenance case, she says, I want maintenance from my husband, and our child. The father said, the husband says, no, sir, this boy is not my child. He's born to someone else. Then the husband is subjected to a DNA test where his sperms and the sperms of the child are tested, and then the paternity of the child is fixed. That is called DNA test. It is done only in 2 places. One is in Hyderabad, CCMB, and another at Delhi. And the expert on that particular field is Laljit Singh, who is the director of the CCMB. So there, all the tests will have to be done. Whether you cannot stand on assumptions and conclusions. You will have to do all the tests and then come to that particular conclusion. Please remember, somewhere or the other, the witness, the person conducting the test commits a mistake. As a clever cross-examiner, you must try to find it out. Then, like that, you have got many cases, sir. I can give you more examples. But the question is, to put it in short, even cross-examination is an art as well as a science. It is mastered by skill. It is mastered by observation. It is mastered by following seniors who are conducting cross-examination. And please remember, when you conduct a cross-examination in criminal cases, don't attach much importance to the evidence of the complainant and the investigation officer. They are all one-sided. Concentrate yourself on the punch witness and the eyewitnesses. Why? Because the court will always look into those people. I'll give you one example, sir. 9 people were prosecuted for an offense under 498A. Who can file a complaint under 498A, sir? It is only the wife who can file, isn't it? In that case, what happened was the mother of the victim filed a case. And the charge was that the accused, number 1, promised to marry my girl and took 25,000 rupees as dowry and broke the engagement, and my daughter is in distress. Then LW1, that is the mother, was examined. She narrated the same parent story. The husband also narrated the same story. And then next one was the eyewitness, so-called eyewitness. He was asked, sir, was your statement recorded? No, sir. Did the IO come to you? No, sir. Did she record your statement? No, sir. What is the statement? I do not know how it has come, sir. Then you mark that, and the witness turns hostile. Don't come to the questions again. Then when the IO came, the question was asked, Madam, have you recorded the statement in handwriting or in the typewriter? Or do you carry your typewriter always on your head whenever you record the statement? No. Then where is the manuscript? I do not have the manuscript. Then who gave the 161 statement? The witnesses were sitting outside, sir. The advocate dictated the 161 statement. I typed it on the typewriter. Gone. So sometimes you must know the Lakshmana Rekha as far as criminal matters are concerned. You shall not cross the line and try to address the audience. It is not a filmatic situation or a cinematic thrill. Wah wah, kya jira kare bhai. The question is, please remember when you expect that, people clapping and all, it's only in a movie. And here that judge puts order, order, order. That's not found in the. And anyone can talk in the court. Anyone can come in the witness box and talk. Please remember, unless your name is mentioned in the list of witnesses, you cannot give evidence. That is a classic rule of criminal jurisprudence is concerned. So this in short is the cross-examination in civil and criminal matters. As far as the interaction is concerned, you are free to ask. Any questions, please? I think your mind is already swollen with knowledge, which I expect. It should not evaporate when you go home, like petrol. Right? Any questions, please? Any doubts? I think this will be the first and the last time I'll be coming to Guntur, because after 2 weeks we are going to Tirupati. After that, Anantapur, then Kadiri, then Nellore. I think there's nothing but prompting by my colleagues. They are compelling me in this old age to go to every place. I have never seen Guntur till now, except the railway station. Any questions, please? So I hope there are no questions. We are beaming it on YouTube also. You can follow it, and then I think you can tell us the banner in YouTube.
Any kind of questions you can ask. Not only regarding this particular topic, you can ask any question on any subject.
Not personal.
And if you want to follow our videos, Dharma is the YouTube channel. And every day there is a Zoom class. Since we completed CPC, specifically
Sale of goods. Then
so many acts will come to the forward. Now we are running through drafting, reading, and conveyancing.
And professional ethics.
If you want any reference, you can go to Dharma and see the videos. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask. Number is also provided, and there is 2 WhatsApp groups in the name of Dharma Legal. If anybody wants to join, please contact our admin sir. He will provide you.
Soft copy
And the soft copy will also provide to you in short. By night, I will provide you the group. It's totally free of cost.
We are not charging anything, please. But when cases are there, pay me sufficient so that I should compensate for them. Because no advocate does anything free of cost. There are only 2 people who charge their fees first. One is an advocate. And when you're doing an insolvency matter also, charge your fees first, because if not, you will also be moved to the creditors list.
89196.
You can note down the number.
89196 40157. Another 8555 849 8555 849 850. If you get a request, we'll add in your groups. Any more questions? Any doubts? Regarding today's class, yes, we have concluded the class. Ma'am, please.
As far as contradictions and omissions are concerned, see, sometimes what happens is, what you state in the complaint, what you state in the FIR, what you state in the 161 statement, and the statement which you make in the court. Statement made in the court is a rich masala. Everything is added. So take advantage of the added questions and say, you have not said this, you have not said this, it's not mentioned in the 161 statement, and it's not mentioned in your complaint, it's not mentioned in the FIR, and not take advantage of that. Get those contradictions alone marked. Or if depositions are given in earlier cases, get the deposition to the extent of admissions there marked. You cannot mark the entire deposition, but only those portions where the contradictions are found.
Yes, sir. Now, WhatsApp message change and any more questions?
You are able to see that anybody have any questions, please put the function of the next to answer. It might be a simple question also. Nothing is going to happen. Because if you don't ask a question, you keep it yourself without doing. I request anybody can make a come forward and ask a question. Don't do anything, just ask a question. Or else we'll come to the day for today. See you on the day.
Thank you very much for the response. I'm really overwhelmed by the support which I got from your Guntur bar. I never expected it because I'm not an insider like my colleague. But the question is, be a thorough learner, be a beginner or senior, and also read the books. I'm not saying don't read the books, or don't have your bookish knowledge. Your theoretical knowledge is something different, practical knowledge is something different. And please remember civil and criminal, try to be masters. And I should see some of you becoming judges also if I live till that age. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Books,
Huh?
books.
Yeah, books.
ALT publications. Oh, yeah. ALT publications.
Yes, sir.